Sasa nyinyi mmekuja kupendana hapa na tunakungoja kwa set.
Amberay and Kennedy Rapudo have for the a million times announced they have broken up. These two have broken up not once, not twice, but many other times. During an interview with Oga Obina, Amberay revealed that they have broken up 3 times, and one of those moments they had broken up over tea. Just let's listen into what she had to say to Oga Obina, then we'll take it from there. 3 times, huh? Yeah.
So the first time uliachana
juu ya chai, imagine.
Juu ya chai?
Me am hangover. Alafu ananiambia
Rapudo anacheza na Amberay.
Ati
kuna wanaume wengine hawezi kukufanyia hivyo. Kwanza wanaume wengine hapa watakutengenezea breakfast wa kuserve.
Bibi kalamu na kitabu.
Kama T-Master.
T-Master. So, chai mkakosana. Pia wao walikuwa na kiburi. Wakajiambia tu zile kwani iko nini? Mimi siwezi kupika chai. Wacha ikae. It's over.
You know me, I like being submissive by just being me. Ama the way you treat me. Si ati uamke na demands. Una get? Kwa sababu if I really wanted ninge order breakfast for him. Una get?
Kuna pesa zako.
But kuamsha ananionyesha na kifua, sasa nafaa kuamka nimpikie chai. And I'm hangover. Ametoka ya kwanza ndiye alikuwa amenipeleka out, amenipeleka huko champagne, unajua. I'm like really. Alafu anikasirika. I was like, okay. Mimi nikaamka, nikaoga, nikavaa nguo, nikachukua gari yangu, nikaenda kwangu. Nifika kwangu na madam, nataka kula nini?
Alafu yeye who reached out when that happened?
Of course him.
Hey.
But after some time.
I don't need breakfast no more.
Yeah.
I've figured out. Alisema nini when he reached out?
No, the first time I so you're not coming home to sleep. Nikambia, no, I have my own house.
Oh.
Akaniambia, okay. Ikaisha hivyo na hivyo. Kaniza the second day sikumjibu. So ndio maana tuka like a whole month. Akaona msana atarudi.
Kajileta.
But nilikuwa naumia. Nilikuwa naumia sana kwa roho. Lakini najikaza.
Don't respond. Haya, second kukosana ya pili?
Kukosana ya
pili. Kwa lunch.
Sasa acha nikuchekeshe. Sasa si break up ya kwanza imefanyika Obina. Imagine amekuja amenitafuta. Alafu akikuja kunitafuta ananitafuta na fujo hata yani kila mahali ako hivi. Yani akupatia hata space ya kubreathe. Nikamwambia okay sawa. Tukaanza kuongea nini? Tukaanza 2 weeks. Mtu ananiambia ana need break.
Rapudo.
Ati yeye akona vitu mingi anafikiria and I'm like you're living in your house, I'm living in my house. It's not like we're living together. I know. I was like, okay, sawa ni break unataka. Kambia okay, sawa nikambia but me kind of relationships si dealing nayo. Wait after mtu mwenye mnaweza sikizana deal na yeye. Me I'm out.
So guys, after that, of course, they've been well. Amberay is pregnant with, got pregnant with Kennedy's kid, and they gave birth. And you know, things have been well. Things have seemed to be well. So today, Amberay put a cryptic message indicating that she might have broken up with Kennedy, and it might be about domestic violence. It might be about emotional just being abused emotionally. Let me just read for you part of what she had to say. So this is what she had to say. Knowing too well how society keeps its mouth shut on domestic violence, I won't use my platform to sing the song over and over again. I choose to lead with compassion, because in the end it hurts. It hurts to have your heart shattered in ways you cannot express in words, but it hurts even more being a silent observer in your own life. It hurts letting your fears and condition take over, making you stay when you know you should leave. It hurts when all you do is tolerate. I empathize for women who have gone through or who are going through a similar situation, whether in silence or loudly. I hope and pray you find strength. I pray you find peace and love, and I pray you find yourself again. I know it will be a long couple of weeks for me, but I'd rather be at peace inside than project a false heaven on the outside. I'd rather speak my truth than let gossip tarnish what I have built for me and my family thus far. Things in my household have not been okay, but they will be. My family will be okay, and eventually I will be okay. So guys, so as you can see, Amberay had there's a feeling that she's been going through a lot in silence, that she's been fighting mainly domestic abuse, violence in the house, or she even kept she said at some point that the environment is not even good for the kids, for her own kids to grow in. Let me just quote that part. She said, I've always been a champion for love and marriage, knowing too well that joys of having family, having kids that look up to you, cherish and adore you, because all you can do is give them what you have had, plus much more. But in the absence of that loving environment, the care and the compassion that the children need to develop and grow in becomes non-existent. The love and the unity that a marriage should stand on becomes bad, and eventually it leaves you drained. I have been in that environment. Basically, Amberay is saying that she has chosen to speak up rather than pretend that she's in an extremely happy relationship. She says that she also prays for the women in her situation, or even who are suffering, or either in silence or loudly. So apparently she has been allegedly going through domestic violence, and she says that she has decided to choose herself above other things, and she said she's going to lead with compassion. And she also says that her family is not okay, but they will be okay. She also had said something like raising children in an environment that is not conducive is not good. Let me just find what she had to say, then let me read for you guys. Okay. She had said this, I have always been a champion of love and marriage, knowing too well that joy of having a family, having kids that look up to you, cherish and adore you, because all you can do is give them what you never had, plus much more. But in the absence of a loving environment, care and compassion that children need, develop and grow in becomes a non-existent. So basically she's trying to say here that raising her kids in an environment that is not so conducive, that is not so loving, is not good for her or the kids. So guys, what I've concluded here is that Amberay has silently been suffering. Apparently she's been suffering silently, and she looks like she's been abused emotionally and just physically. So yeah, that is what I think she's dealing with, and she has decided to come out. So yes, apparently these two are broken up now, and of course what we can read from what we're seeing is about violence, being abused emotionally or physically or even both. So yeah, so the two have gone their separate ways, and I know it's a developing story, and we will keep you guys updated. Kennedy Rapudo is not one to keep quiet whenever his name is brought up, so we know he's gonna respond, and we are here for it, and we'll let you guys know. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Are you up to date? Kindly don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Goodbye for now.